Hi, everybody. It's Ananda Leeke here with the Thriving Mindfully Academy. I'm sitting in my Chakra Castle kitchen, sipping some tea. That's right, in my digital sisterhood mug. Mm. And today I'm thinking about digital wellness and my own journey and how I can share some tips with you on creating tech life balance. So let's first start off with what is digital wellness? You may have heard this phrase bantered about online, and today I want to just break it down. So, digital wellness is the use of technology in mindful, intentional, and healthy ways. That's right, there's three: mindful, intentional, and healthy ways. And my digital wellness journey started in 1986 when I was a first year law student at Howard University School of Law. And it began with LexisNexis, a legal information service. And at the time, I had no idea how valuable that experience would be in my life and my career. I fell in love with digital life and information. I was always an information junkie. And so, fast forward to 10 years later, I landed in a firm called Hamilton Securities Group. It was an investment banking firm and a financial software firm all in one, owned by an amazing woman, C. Austin Fitz. And Austin gave me an amazing opportunity to create and define my work in digital communications. And I became a knowledge manager for Hamilton's subsidiary called eVillages. It was a data servicing site located in public housing, specifically Edgewood Terrace in Washington, D.C. If you're familiar with D.C., it's in Northeast D.C. And my job was to build a infrastructure for the research that we were doing to support clients. And oh my gosh, that experience is one of the reasons why I continue to use technology in a way that supports and builds community. Fast forward to 2015, I had a chance to go back to an organization that I loved in law school and I worked as a student attorney for. It is now called Rising for Justice. Its old name is Law Students in Court. And the executive director, Moses Cook, charged me with two goals. One, to build a digital communications program for the organization, and two, to create a workplace mindfulness program for the staff, for the students, and for anyone that was connected to us. And so we started with Wellness Wednesdays, and it was in that beginning stages that we started using technology in healthy ways to support our Wellness Wednesdays. We tuned into music that was soothing for our meditation. I refer students to free apps. I used tools that I found online that dealt with mindfulness, that dealt with stress relief. I shared them with our staff, the attorneys that work for the organization, and we created an amazing archive of mindful, healthy, intentional tools that folks could use and practices. And we ended up having wellness trainings in our student orientations, and we continued to expose our interns, our student attorneys, and our staff to better ways of being in their work and living. And so one of the things that I want to emphasize is that a digital wellness habit begins with the intention of how you want to show up online. How do you want technology to impact your spirit, your heart, your mind, your body, your breath, your life, your career? And I learned this the hard way. 10 years ago, I was stressed out from trying to do it all with the promotion of my second book, That Which Awakens Me. And my life coach, Yael Flussberg, pulled me to the side and told me that I needed to chill the F out and to get my ish together in her Queens, New York way. She has a way of getting to me that nobody else can. You know how you hear some people and then you can't hear others? Well, Yael was speaking loudly and I heard her. And she had me come up with my intention and also a plan that later landed in this book, Digital Sisterhood. And Digital Sisterhood is my mindful technology memoir that I published in 2013, and it celebrates my first day online in 1986 to who I have become as a wellness professional, an author and an artist, and digital communications professional. And what a journey it's been. In the book, I talk about my journey, my digital wellness journey, and how I was burnt out and the choices that I decided to make, beginning with my intention. Now, it's great to have an intention, but what really manifests these changes in your life, these habits, is a plan. A digital wellness plan begins with the intention. Then it starts with conducting an assessment of how you're using technology and its impact on you currently. Then it involves you going back and revising your attention based on what you discovered and what you now want to do online. And it requires creating a weekly and monthly and annual schedule. You don't have to do all three, but to create a schedule of how you plan to show up online. And that schedule also includes time away from being online. So I hope that these tips have helped you. If you want more information, go to anandaleek.com/wellness. There's plenty of tips there on how to take care of yourself online and offline and to create tech-life balance. If you would like to find out more about my book, Digital Sisterhood, you can go to anandaleek.com/books. You can also find it on Amazon as a paperback and as a Kindle. That's right. There are two other books, That Which Awakens Me, my mindful creativity memoir, and my first book, Love's Troubadours, a yoga-inspired novel that's kind of like me, but not. When you hear the story of the main character who is a yoga teacher, you may see glimpses of yours truly. Anyway, the book really gives you an inside look into Karma Francois, the main character's life, and how she uses mindfulness, self-care, and all of the other tools that I use in my life to navigate the ups and downs of her experiences. As always, I want to thank you for tuning in, and may you and I and everyone, may we all continue to embrace thriving mindfully in everything that we feel, think, say, and do. Namaste, y'all.